What's up, guys? Welcome back to another interview at the Dubai Precious Metals Conference 2025. I'm Adele, the host. Today we have Joshua from Whale Circle. Joshua, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. What brings you here today at this conference?
Well, Ahmed from DMCC, he's hosting it, so always supporting him and what he's doing, and we're doing a lot in Africa with Whale Circle on CNBC Africa, so we love to showcase everything that Ahmed's doing here and the precious metals, gold specifically.
Okay.
There's a lot of gold coming in and out of Africa, of course, and commodities in general, so we're definitely supporting these efforts here.
Fantastic. So as you're here for this reason, what sort of takeaways do you want to get out of this conference?
Well, I'd love to see how we can collaborate here with the GCC area, and then of course coming in and out Africa, the best way to legally, I guess, take money and move it, in a sense, from GCC or other parts of the world is gold. And so using that as a method to transfer funds, we definitely see that in tokenization as a way of the future of that. So tokenizing gold and what that does. So the commodities in general, how do we collaborate with Ahmed here at DMCC, what they're doing with Vara, real world assets, and then Africa in general. There's many different areas of Africa that could utilize technology to work with governments in a way that is transparent and connecting to the whole ecosystem. And that's where we're seeing collaboration as a pro.
Are you personally investing in crypto alongside gold? Are these two separate?
Well, they're separate in some ways, but then there's also a way to use commodities as an underlying asset, right? So instead of real estate, for example, it's gold or silver, a commodity. So you basically can use the world assets in the ground to leverage that in Africa as a way for lines of credit to be for GCC that has money, that has cash flow. How do we utilize that in a way that makes sense for everyone?
Okay, fantastic. Going into 2026 onwards and beyond, where do you see what sort of key trends do you see with gold, precious metals, commodities? Where do you see that going?
Well, I see tokenization as the key, right? I think they talked about that earlier today. Having that as a stablecoin mechanism, the US being a big part of that, stablecoins. What does that look like? And so it could even look like an algorithmic stablecoin where you have a basket of commodities that come in and out to help stabilize the whole industry. And so it's almost like a hedge. So there's a lot of different mechanisms that I see as potential and understanding tokenization and how we can help something that's already liquid. For me, I love AI, taking that and smart contracts. So for example, a commodity that's already liquid, how can you create more value from that? If you attach some AI bot, for example, to that, you can extract more value if you can program it. So if you can have a smart contract tied to a tokenization of that commodity, you can extract more value adding an AI agent to it. And I think that's the future, in my mind, of what we're doing, especially in Africa.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the interview. I appreciate your time. And thanks so much.
All right. Cheers.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you found this insightful. We'll leave all the links in the description so you can check out Joshua's profile.
Sure.
Thank you again. I'm Adele, the host, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Thanks.
Web3 TV